These magical, versatile little booklets don't even need a needle and thread, just an A4 piece of paper and a pair of scissors and an exceptionally magical way of folding them. And they can be used for all manner of exciting creative things, to change the way you write, give yourself creative, restful time, and fill your tomatoes. So these little booklets, if they don't just grow on your tomato plants, you can make them with one piece of paper and a pair of scissors. So first off, fold your piece of paper in half as neatly as you can. Open this up and fold this in half the other way. Then open this up again and turn it over. And I'll take this edge and fold it to as far as the crease in the middle, like that. Fold that down. And then on the other side, the same again. Fold it as far as the crease in the middle. Like that. Now, fold it in half like this, and you're going to cut it from the joined end to there, in the middle. So, okay, perfect. Now, this is the magic bit. You take these two, this crease in the middle, you want to make it into a mouth, so it goes arr, arr, arr. And you grip these two, make that bit into a mouth, pull up, ta-da! Because you did your folds right, everything just slots into place. And then tighten these creases so they're nice and crisp. And then at any point, it doesn't matter where, decide somewhere is the spine and fold. And then you need to press down on all the creases again, like that. And ta-da! You have a lovely little book. Now, the beauty of these is that they can be used in so many different ways. And making the little books is calming and soothing, but also form follows function, and by writing in a little book you find that you are doing different things and writing different things. So I made up a couple to show you some of the different things you can do with them. They're brilliant for writing flash fiction because you have a very limited number of pages and you know where you are in the story, and it makes you count your words carefully by writing them in a little book. So, mysterious code story. Always with a little book we leave that side empty unless you really want to use it. This is page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, the end. And the format of it forces you to write in a very, very concise way. Another way to use them is standard to-do list, because then you've got 7 pages if you use absolutely every one on the front, the dates, and then you've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, end of the week. You can do the same thing if you want to create a little booklet that you will use every week for what you're going to be doing that week. So, for example, a housey to-do list. This is summertime. So, again, you've got each day of the week, but now you're including things that you're going to be doing every day, like water the plants up front, feed the tomatoes, very important to feed the tomatoes, which rooms that you're cleaning and why, every day of the week, up to Sunday, and then you can reuse the little book all the time and keep bringing it out each season. So that's those two. Then, if you turn it landscape style, perfectly suited to haiku. And you decide, okay, I'm going to write haiku of whatever colour the paper is. These are white haikus. I could have used that page if I wanted. I decided to leave it blank for more traditional book style. And on each page, you write a haiku, or any kind of little poem. You can also use it for general doodly thing and say each page is a day, and each day I'm going to play with a page. That's the sole creative task that I'm going to set myself, is fill a page somehow. So it can be something very minimalist, like Periscope, or just a doodle that you explore as you go along, a little acrostic poem that fits nicely in the space. All the wonderful magical words is great for collecting words. These are collecting all the terms of ivy-leaved toadflax, and a couple of pages left still to fill in. Now, when you make a little book, you're only using one side, so you can also say, okay, I'm going to write a two-sided story. So here we have the purple poems or perspectives or points of view or what you will. Think of William Blake's Songs of Innocence, Songs of Experience. And then these pages I fill with whatever that aspect is. But I have a secret other part to the book. Because if I open it up again, that was my design. Now I can turn it over, reverse all the folds, put it back together, and now I have the alternate perspective, the world through a lens of green. So as creative play to just make, they are incredibly soothing to do, and then they give you a host of little ways to play with them: poetic, fiction, general creativity, or just making your life calmer and nicer. Ta-da!